1.
Hi friends, Jarhae from Walking Mountain Science Center here, and today I thought we would talk about wacky weather. Right now, it's a little bit windy outside my house, so my hair might get a little crazy. You can hear my wind chimes blowing in the wind, and you can see the sun shining on me. What are some other types of weather that you know about? Let's read a story and see if we can learn about some together. What will the weather be like today? By Paul Rogers. What will the weather be like today? Just at the moment when night becomes day, when the stars in the sky begin fading away, you can hear all the birds and the animals say, what will the weather be like today? Will it be windy? Will it be warm? Will there be snow? Or a frost? Or a storm? Be dry, says the lizard, and I won't complain. The frog in the bog says, perhaps it will rain. The white cockatoo likes it steamy and hot. The mole does not know if it's raining or not. Whatever the weather, I work, says the bee. Wet, says the duck, is the weather for me. Weather? What's that? Say the fish in the sea. The world has awakened, the day has begun. And somewhere it's cloudy, and somewhere there's sun. And somewhere the sun and the rain meet to play and paint a bright rainbow to dress up the day. How is the weather where you are today? How is the weather at your house today? Have you been outside to play or looked out the window? Here we live in the Eagle Valley, and we often experience different types of weather from one place to the next. I live in Eagle, where it's usually pretty sunny and hot, but I know sometimes in Vail it can be raining or snowing when it's not here at my house. So sometimes we experience weather that's different throughout the day at our own house and different from place to place. But where does the weather come from? What kind of weather do you experience? Let's see some pictures about the seasons. Here we see a picture of springtime in the mountains, the season we're currently in. It's green and things are starting to bloom. The weather's starting to get warmer. We often get rainstorms, sometimes snowstorms, but the snow is starting to melt. Here we see a picture of summer in the mountains, where the days are getting longer, the weather can sometimes be hot, and we have lots of flowers. What are some of your favorite things to do in the summer? Do you like to play in the river or go swimming? Here we can see a picture of fall. Fall is the beautiful season where the leaves start to change colors, where the trees and plants start to save their energy for the long winter ahead. What's one of your favorite things to do in the fall? Is it crushing leaves under your shoes? Dressing up for Halloween? And then we have winter, which is often a favorite season here in the mountains. They have lots of snow. The days are short and a little bit darker. It's cold, and it seems like it's always going to be snowy and cold, but spring is just around the corner. What's your favorite thing to do in the winter? I enjoy going snowshoeing and snowboarding. I like to get bundled up and play outside, even though it's cold outside. All right, so a meteorologist is the scientist who studies the weather patterns. So here we're gonna look at the 10-day weather forecast for Eagle, where I live. Today we can see that it's partly cloudy. We have a cloud with a little bit of sun shining out, and it's 89 degrees. That's pretty warm. Tonight it'll be 55 degrees, a little bit cooler, and cloudy. It says we might get a shower or thunderstorms. I hope so. My garden would like some rain. Let's see what the rest of the weekend and next week look like. If we look, we start here with tomorrow, Saturday. We have thunderstorms and wind. The next day it says sunny and windy. Next day, mostly sun, some wind. You see another gray cloud with the sun for partly cloudy. And then we move into sunny and mostly sunny and a lot of sunshine as we move through the next week. In the spring, we experience all different types of weather. We can have rain in the morning or sun in the morning and then rain in the afternoon. So why don't we, over this next week, look outside and try and say what the weather's gonna be like. We can make predictions about how the weather's gonna be the whole day, if it's gonna stay the same or if it's gonna change. We often look at the clouds to tell us about the weather. Let's look at the clouds up above me right now. So there's 4 different kinds of clouds that we see in the sky. One of them is called the cumulus clouds. Those are the big fluffy clouds that look like cotton balls in the sky. Next, we have stratus clouds. They're kind of layery. It's when you see a lot of little clouds in the sky. Then we have cirrus clouds. They look like wispy. We had some of those in the sky above us. And then we have nimbus clouds. Nimbus are dark storm clouds that can bring weather like rain for us. Sometimes we get really nice rain. It's good for our gardens and the plants and the trees and the animals. It's good for the whole earth to get a nice, refreshing drink of rain water. Do you ever get to play in the puddles when it rains? Do you wear your rain boots and get your umbrella and your rain jacket? Let's take a look at the clouds. We have gray rain clouds, nice and dark. How do the clouds decide when it will rain? What's your favorite thing to do when it rains? Do you like to stay inside? Or do you like to go outside and play in the puddles? When you're inside, do you like to read a book with your family? Or lay on the couch under a blanket? When it's raining, we sometimes hear loud booms and crashes from the sky. Does anybody know what that's called? That's right, it's called thunder. And what accompanies the thunder? Sometimes we can see a big flash in the sky. That's right, it's called lightning. Here in Colorado, we don't see a lot of extreme weather other than blizzards. But some places in the world experience extreme weather like tornadoes and hurricanes and typhoons and tsunamis. Those are some really cool weather patterns that can be really scary and destructive when they get really big, but they're neat to know about. Why don't you spend some time with a caregiver at your house and maybe learn about some of those other extreme weather patterns that we see in different places in the world? Why don't we take some time as we're studying weather this next week to think about how different weather makes us feel? How do you feel when it's hot and sunny outside? Do you feel energized, like you want to go out and play? How do you feel when it's raining? Do you feel a little bit more calm, like you just want to stay inside and maybe read a book or watch some TV? Weather can make us feel different ways too, other than having an effect on the clothes that we wear and the shoes and the hats and things like that that we put on to keep us safe. Well, I hope that you've enjoyed talking about the weather with me and that you'll spend some time talking about the weather with your friends and family this week. Take care. Thanks.